shut
guards were
up.
confident
Shut
that
up.
they had spotted a mermaid.
Found footage. So I'm gonna break it down as we go, and we're gonna see, first of all, how many mermaids I actually recognize, because inevitably they're like, oh, look who this is, and it ends up being like Mermaid Melissa or Creature Fins, or even me in some instances, so that's always fun. Without further ado, let's roll the footage.
Underwater mermaid. This underwater mermaid moment was caught by some snorkelers. The last few seconds of the clip, an alleged mermaid can be seen coming into the camera view that kept swimming towards the camera.
Okay.
She maintained a reasonable distance from
I
the camera.
see a
and then
dorsal,
all of a sudden,
blonde
she swam
hair,
upwards
and heel
out of the
fins.
camera frame.
This kind of looks like the Linden Monofin, but the mermaid kind of looks like Mermaid Melissa.
This mermaid moment isn't very convincing, but do you think
No,
about the
not
clip?
convincing.
Was that a real mermaid?
Nope.
Or did it feel
That's
fake
somebody
to you?
in a Mike Van Dahl tale, I think. Oh no,
Mermaid
skeletons? I never, this is a big no
The
for
National
me.
Museum in Copenhagen and the Danish National Museum have some skeletons on display that are allegedly of mermaids. The skeletons are
I don't buy that there would be like the full pelvis and then just the spine. Like where I think it's kind of like in Wales where they still have some bones where they would have had legs at one point. That's where I kind of land. This like whole pelvis and then just your spine just goes all the way down. I don't know how I feel about that.
exactly like the bodies of the creatures that we have in our minds as mermaids. And it's not possible
Yes,
to fake
it
those
is.
skeletons.
It's totally possible to fake. Okay, this one freaked me out.
Merman and the Little Boy. A boy went to an underwater park with his parents. He saw something far in the water. He
This
got
is
close to
creepy.
the glass wall, and then suddenly the people behind the boy screamed. The clip showed the boy enjoying a cute gesture of greeting with a merman. The merman saw the people, was terrified, and ran away. Video ended. But did you notice the boy? How calm he was and how approachable he looked to the merman?
Logically, we know this is not a legit thing. Is this an aquarium? Who's got a mermaid on display at the aquarium? Like, okay, I mean like a real, not like a performing mermaid in a tank. Super suspicious.
Reported sightings of mermaids often hail from the Philippines, and this is the second on our list. This convincing clip was shot by some tourists who were on a boat. They spotted a strange mermaid that was lurking in the water. All of them became very excited to watch her, and later on, told that the creature had long white hair and a beautiful tail. Whatever you make out of this clip, this has been the closest anyone has ever gotten near a mermaid before a camera reel. What do you guys think about it?
I don't think that's hair, though. I don't think that's hair.
Covert Mermaid
Mermaid
rescue.
rescue?
The stats of this video are not known.
Okay,
The
this is
video
gonna be
has
like
been
just a
watched
rescue
by
of a
millions who
whale or
think of it
dolphin
as
or
strong
something.
evidence of the mermaid's existence. It's not obvious who those people in white protective suits are or exactly what their intentions were. But it can be seen that they are rescuing someone. In the red circle, a tail can be seen, but the stature of the thing is human-like. A tail and a human body. Looks like someone speaking of mermaids. It was a mermaid that was being rescued covertly by some government agency or other organization. Skeleton
Well,
of
it's
a
like
mermaid.
the Terminator mermaid. Oh.
A human-like skeleton was found on a beach, but it had a small tail. The skeleton was in the initial stages of decomposition, but the most perplexing thing was
No.
that it beached on a shore
Sorry.
and had
No.
no one around it. And in fact, it should have gathered like
Yeah.
dozens of people if it was real. This skeleton
That's the thing, right? Like, if we found mermaids, I think the entire planet would lose their shit completely.
Africa is rife with the folklore and myths of mermaid existence. They call them water people. I'm not building castles in the air here. I've got a clip to prove my point. It looks like a person is swimming in the water, but really fast with great agility, as if gaining its speed from its powerful tail. A human cannot swim this fast, and then it went deep into the water.
I don't
What
know.
was that?
Honestly, could be so many different things.
Humanoid in
Oh,
British
Columbia, where I'm from.
In 1967, many people claimed to have seen a humanoid on the beaches of Main Island, British Columbia, Canada. The mermaid appeared to be lying on the beach, relaxing and hanging out without a worry in the world. On the beach, other people noticed her eating raw fish. Such was the hype of this very apparent blonde mermaid that the colonists' newspapers really announced a reward of $25,000
Oh, there's Mermaid Melissa.
for any information of,
course.
the mermaid.
I don't think that's like that. No.
Friends who went hiking in Kiryat Yam, Israel. The camera lens focused on some
But
rocks
the
in the water,
movement, the
over
guys, the
which a
movement
sea
is
creature
wrong.
was lying. Friends were wondering whether it was a sea lion or manatee.
It's-
But they saw saw the creature moving and diving
You know what I
into
mean?
the
I
water,
don't know.
they were left awestruck because it had a tail like a fish, human head and face. They were startled to see what they had just seen. The mermaid was lying leisurely on the rock and was probably sunbathing on a bright day. When she noticed those friends filming her, it's when
I don't know, does this also remind you of
giving
any
the
of the
boys
found
a
footage
chance
from
to film
that
it.
The
What
Mermaids
do
the
you
Body
think it
found?
was?
That
A
like
mermaid or something
mockumentary?
else?
I went to school for animation. Do you know what I mean? Ease in, ease out, antic. There's just some things that I feel like we're not quite there. Nice try though. Of the ones we've seen, it's the most convincing, but oh gee, I wonder who this could be.
This
one
mermaid moment was
drives me
filmed
nuts.
several feet under the water, and at the start of the video, an unsuspecting individual would just enjoy the soothing sounds of water, the amazing marine life underneath the water.
We've talked about this
No
one
would
before in a
expect
previous
mermaid
video.
To pop in the view,
This
and within
looks like the
seconds,
Mahina.
Get out of the
This
view
looks
as
like
well.
the Mahina.
Now, if you ask
For
me,
sure it
that
looks like
thing
the
seems
Mahina.
to swim too fast to be a human in a tail costume. To swim this fast,
Yeah.
a human would have to use his arms when in those tails. And if they didn't use
No,
their arms, it
no,
wouldn't be this
you're
quick.
wrong. You're wrong. To swim fast, we're not using our arms. You're using your core. You're not using your ankles. You're not using your arms. You're not using your head. You're using your core of your body. If I could find a clip in a monofin, if you've got good form, you're doing the thing, you can go really fast. Like this makes me crazy. Oh, in a tail costume. Oh god. Like, oh,
UK
this is
Coast Guard
creepy as
spots
hell.
Mermaid.
What is this? What is this?
This supposedly leaked footage from 2003 UK Coast Guard nighttime rescue exercise shows two guards who spotted a mermaid. Initially, they thought it was a seal. One of the guards was sure that it was something else. They were discussing this
freaky.
when suddenly
No.
that strange creature breached out of the water
great.
with an upper
I'm
body
never
and
gonna
face
swim.
like a human and a tail, making it sure for them that it was a mermaid.
Oh,
The
shut
guards were
up.
confident
Shut
that
up.
They had spotted a mermaid, but the video was not made public. It was leaked 7 years ago by some unknown person.
That is freaky
The
as
guards were
hell.
completely
I'm sorry.
vigilant and
Whether it's
active
real or
as
not,
they
that's
were on a
freaky as
routine
hell.
rescue exercise. If they say that they've watched a mermaid, then they deserve some leverage here. The way that thing popped up from the water in
No,
front
that's
of the camera
creepy
must have
AF. That's
scared the
creepy
hell out of
AF.
the Coast Guards.
No. No, thank you. Good.
2008, many people claimed to see a mermaid, especially a group of friends, camping at the Buffaljags River in South Africa. Mermaid was named Cayman, and she was heard by many people making loud splashes and bangs in the river. The group of
Like
the
literally
aforementioned
anything
friends
could have been
went out
making
to
that
see what had
noise.
caused that noise, and upon examining, they saw a woman with pale skin and long black hair. The most shocking thing
What's
was its
with this
bright
image?
red eyes that almost looked as if they were glowing. The group
No.
of friends claimed that the mermaid ran away when saw them and was not seen again by them.
See, those are those tales from that mockumentary. Oh.
In this short clip, a woman spotted a mermaid,
Mermaid
and
Melissa.
the way she shrieked with excitement tells me that it was real-life experience for this lady. She actually thinks that she spotted a mermaid. She shot that clip in Nashville, Tennessee, as proof that
Nope.
mermaids are real. What do you think
Nope,
about it?
it's
Many
not.
people think that the
That's
way
too
the
bad.
creature
Is it-
flicked her
is it a
tail was
mertailer?
a bit unnatural for her to be a mermaid. Personally, I don't think this was a mermaid. It appeared to me more like an actress who
that's
might
like
have
a
been
soft
practicing for her
silicone.
role.
An
Then,
actress
there was no one
practicing
near
for
her
a
to
role.
help in case of an emergency. The excitement of the woman who shot this clip also appeared very authentic to me. Well, fantasy of mermaids is so
No.
strong in our minds that anything that resembles slightly to a mermaid, just get excited
Yeah.
that we've spotted one. Maybe Lady reacted the same way.
There were some good ones in there. The aquarium one was, I think, the freakiest. And then that one clip, oh my gosh, that like nighttime black and white footage and then the eyes coming out of the water, like that is creepy as heck. I really don't know. I would love to think that so much of the ocean is still undiscovered that potentially anything could be out there, right? But I feel like people just don't do the found footage exactly how I would approach it. And goodness knows I've done enough of this fake found footage myself. And if you stay tuned, we're gonna have a little special something that I've been working on very diligently. And that's going to be coming out October 31st for Halloween. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. I hope it's good. I'm giving it my all. What did you guys think of the clips that you've seen today? What are your thoughts? And how do you feel specifically when you see somebody you know? Like, it always cracks me up. Somebody used my footage as like found mermaid footage for real. I was like, oh, that's good. Good job. Gotcha. Don't forget to check out the Sea Witch merch, which is up in my shop now. Still lots left. We've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, leggings, crop tops, the works, with and without the skeleton pattern. And otherwise, that's all for me today, my fishes. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to catching you all again in my next video. Happy swimming! Bye. A big thank you to the Patreon Pod for helping sponsor today's episode. The Patreon Pod is your mermaid home away from home with a private Discord community chat, weekly live streams with replays where you can actually watch me make mermaid tales live, as well as get exclusive looks at upcoming projects I'm working on and more. Please check out the link in the description box down below.